Hi everyone, in this video today, I'm going to be walking you through the exact process of how I created a custom Notion agent designed specifically to write high-quality social media content. To bring this system to life, I'm utilizing a powerful combination of tools. I'm using n8n for the automation backend, and I'm also tapping into the Fathom AI API. Alright, so let's dive straight into the details of how this works. Initially, my core idea came out of a specific need. I wanted to build a dedicated social media content writer agent where I wouldn't just be giving it random topics. Instead, I wanted it to be fueled by real-world data. I have a massive amount of meetings with my clients throughout the week, and I record every single one of them using a tool called Fathom AI. For those of you who aren't familiar, Fathom AI is an incredible AI note-taker and recording tool. It's actually completely free to use. You can sign up and get unlimited meeting recordings and full transcripts. It's a great tool for any professional, but more importantly for us today, they have a really well-documented API that you can use to automate almost any workflow you can imagine. So, because I record all of my client meetings through Fathom, that entire library of conversations lives inside their platform. I realized that when I'm having these deep dive meetings with my clients, they are constantly sharing their personal journeys, their professional experiences, and most importantly, their specific pain points. My goal was to take that raw information and transform it into personalized thinking style content for social media. The kind of content that actually speaks directly to a client's true struggles and shows them exactly how those problems can be solved. From that perspective, I realized I should create a custom Notion agent. I wanted to give it specific instructions and then grant it direct access to my meeting transcript database. Now, how did I actually get all those transcripts into Notion in the first place? I started by building this automation you see here in n8n. This is the first flow I created, and its primary job is to fetch all of my past meetings with clients. It reaches out to the Fathom API to pull that data, but I didn't want to just dump everything in there. So I implemented a filter because while I use this particular Gmail address for all my professional calls, not every single meeting is strictly related to a client. I needed to filter out the noise so that only the relevant client discussions were being processed. Once the data is filtered, the automation creates the pages inside Notion. These pages are automatically organized with the client's name and the specific date of the meeting. Now, here's a technical tip. I made sure to break down those massive transcripts into smaller chunks. You have to be careful with this because the Notion API has specific limitations on how much data you can send at once. So we break the text down and then append those chunks into the task description or the body of the page. You can see the result here. These are all the meeting transcripts synced perfectly into the database. In this flow, I also used query parameters like created before and created after within the HTTP node. This allowed me to pull the meetings in specific batches rather than trying to grab everything at once, which would have likely caused the system to crash. By doing it in batches, I successfully moved all my historical data directly into Notion. Beyond the past meetings, I also created this second workflow specifically for my future calls. This means that whenever a new meeting is finished and the transcript is generated, a webhook is fired. I set up this webhook link inside the Fathom settings, and it sends the data straight to n8n. From there, it goes through the same filter to check if the meeting is relevant. For example, I've set it to trigger only if the meeting title contains the phrase consultation with expert, because that's how all my client meetings are titled. If it's not a client meeting, the automation stops right there. But if it is, it performs the exact same chunking and syncing process I just described. So now we have the meeting transcript database, and here is where the social media content writer agent comes in. One of the best parts of building this in Notion is that you can actually schedule these agents to run whenever you want. When I built this agent, I added a very robust set of instructions. In these instructions, I told the AI exactly what I'm looking for. I included an overview of my business info and specific context so that the generated content doesn't feel like generic AI. I want it to resonate with my specific audience and reflect my company's unique perspective. I also gave the agent clear guidance on how to handle the transcripts and platform-specific instructions. Since I primarily use LinkedIn, I gave detailed formatting rules for that platform, but you can easily expand this to include Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, or even scripts for YouTube Shorts. I've also included a quality bar for all platforms to ensure safety, privacy, and high-quality output. I even added instructions for how the agent should react when I ask for edits. It's a very comprehensive system that you can build just by chatting with Notion AI to refine your prompts. Then you can also choose whichever model you want to power the agent, balancing cost, intelligence, and speed depending on your needs. Now let's look at a quick demo of how this actually works in practice. I can even use voice input to dictate my request. I'll just write, I need social media content from the meeting I had with Kevin Hunter. Kevin is one of my clients, and once I hit the run, the agent goes to work. Now he is crafting. Now querying the database. As you can see, it found 4 different meetings associated with Kevin. Now the agent is asking me for clarification on which one to focus on and how to format the output. I'll reply by saying, go through all of the meetings, and my preferred platform is LinkedIn, and I want something like thought leadership and pain points. I will just copy paste those two. Let's see what it produces. It's generating LinkedIn content now. First, it gives me a list of about 5 to 10 different post ideas, and then it provides 3 full post drafts. We have a pain point spotlight, an inside job technical post, and a founder story. If we look at this pain point spotlight, it says, Most founders are not overwhelmed by work, they are overwhelmed by where the work lives. That is a fantastic high-level insight that it pulled directly from our conversation about scattered operations and founder bottlenecks. It even gives me 3 different hook variations, one for each post type and a set of 5 relevant hashtags. It even leaves an internal note suggesting which post I should publish first and why. It recommends the pain point spotlight because it's the most relatable and speaks directly to the emotional core of the client's problem. See how easy it is to create a custom agent like this? You've essentially built a professional social media writing agent that is deeply connected to your actual business data. I used my meeting transcripts, but you could easily create another agent to gather info from the web, LinkedIn, or Reddit and feed it into a database for that agent to use. The possibilities are truly endless. It's a simple setup: Fathom, n8n, and a custom Notion agent. And remember, you can schedule this to run every single day so you always have a fresh queue of content. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with anyone who needs to systemize their content. Also, if you're looking for a team to build custom AI agents, design automation workflows, or systemize your business using tools like Notion and n8n, please head over to our website and book a call with us. We'd love to help you scale. Let's make your systems work for you, not the other way around. Thank you so much for watching.